Yo, what's up, y'all? So today I wanted to chop it up with y'all about finances. So first off, we're gonna chop it up about gold. So what's the thing about gold? You buy gold to preserve your wealth. So for some people, $1,000 is a lot. $10,000 is a lot. 20, 30, a million is a lot. You're gonna put the money in gold that in which you don't anticipate on touching for a while. It's like your savings. It's like your nest egg. That's the type of things you use gold for. You're not using gold to flip it and make a buku amount of money because its primary usage is to preserve your wealth, and you have direct access to it. You know, no power outage, no EMP. People can try to rob you, but they don't know where it's at. They don't know where it's at. They can try to make it illegal, get fined, but people are always gonna do what they do on a black market because everything is ran by the people. The people, when you get desperate enough, you're gonna do what you need to do. So if somebody got some gold, but the government says you can't deal with gold, people still gonna do what they gonna do. You know what I mean? So gold has been here since the dawn of time, but for the most part, you buy gold to preserve your wealth. So if you want to make sure that $1,000 or that $2,000 is worth the same or more, or doesn't depreciate as fast as our dollars do, then you buy your gold and you buy your gold. Now, through history, most currencies have inflated out of history, meaning that they just devalue so much, and so they're printing more money, they're making more bills um, to print more money and to give more money away, and just money just being printed out of thin air. So you got your gold with you. Now you buy silver for barterability because silver is smaller. So what I mean by that is like, the average person, can purchase them some silver. And the silver is like, you can get it right now for about $24, $25, you know, and you can barter with people. You can go to the store right now and purchase your groceries in silver. You can go and there's a lot of things you can just do with your silver. You know what I mean? So silver is like barterability. Your neighbor might have some milk and eggs that you need. You give them that silver. You need to go to the gas station. You got that silver. Again, if there's a power outage, EMP, there's a cold storm, all the power's out, no electronics is working, nothing. You got your silver. Your gold is probably too large. You don't want to touch your gold because that's generational wealth right there. That's emergency funds. That's retirement. That's nest egg. The silver is what you use to barter with people and things of that nature. Um, then we have stocks. Since the dawn of the stock market has always been going up. It goes down, it takes hits here and there, but it goes up. So you purchase you some stocks, the right stocks. Um, Most likely get you an ETF, so you got your hands and your feet into a whole bunch of different pots. So if the economy tanks, one of your stocks might tank bad, but that you have in your ETF bag, but the majority of other ones might just stay the same. So do your research on ETFs. You always want to stick with banks because they not gonna lose. They never gonna lose, no matter how much shit people talk about them. They're not gonna lose ever. The medical industry, pharmaceuticals, things of that nature, things that is gonna be here. Commodities is all right, like electricity, companies, things of that nature. Of course, everybody loves Tesla. Stocks is dope, man. Stocks will appreciate over time. You just gotta make sure you buy in the correct time. A lot of people think that we're in a bubble right now, but it just keeps growing and growing, and it's going to keep growing and growing as long as they keep passing these bills and they keep trying to keep up with inflation. Ironically, printing these bills and printing more money is actually uh, making more inflation. But as long as they keep doing that, the market's going to go up, and if you're in the market, your money's going to constantly appreciate. The commodities, like I said, gold, silver, oil. I think this is the new norm. It's part of inflation. Like a couple of years ago, 10, 20 years ago, gas was probably like, what, $1 or something. Now it's like $4 something. When I get 20, 30 years older, it's probably gonna be $6, $7 a gallon, and it's gonna be normal. So I think that this is the new normal. Futures, options. You can make a lot of money with the options. Like I said, debit spreads, you can play debit spreads. The beautiful thing about debit spreads is you don't have to put a lot of money up to make good money. The only problem with it is you have to have impeccable timing. You have to be very, very strategic and you know exactly what you're doing. You know, you just gotta know your shit. If you know your shit, you can make a buku amount of money selling debit spread. I mean, buying debit spreads. No, selling credit spreads is more consistent. You have a consistent flow of money because everything is more predictable. You know what I mean? So everything in the contract, when you purchase the contract, you know exactly the percentage that in which you're going to win the trade. So if you want to take a trade that's 90% chance of winning, you can do that. But you might have to put a little bit more money up, or you might have to buy further out. You know, you can do anything. You're very, very flexible with, you know, selling credit spreads with options. Now cryptocurrency right now, this is like the best time to buy it, man. It's dirt cheap. Nobody believes in it. Everybody thinks that it's going to go to zero. Nah, man. Cryptocurrencies are not going to zero because it's the people, man. The people run this shit, man. People is social. People run this shit, man. And people love Bitcoin. People love cryptocurrency. And people love their privacy. Everybody's nosy. Everybody wants to get in everybody's business, but no one wants them in their business. And so cryptocurrency actually alleviates that problem, addresses that problem. They don't want the government in their business. People making money, they doing their thing, they doing illegal activities, but I don't really judge because, you know, the government does a lot of illegal activities, but when you do it, it's like, hey. So everybody wants to have their, they want to be private and shit like that. So cryptocurrencies help with that, but they're not going anywhere. This is the best time to buy them. Ethereum, they're about to freaking, they got like a couple of phases of Ethereum that's that they're undergoing. The founder of Ethereum, he's about to make that shit so fucking dope, bro. He gonna make it scalable. He gonna make it cheaper. Then he gonna keep building up on it and keep building up on it until it's just an efficient, smart contract, having cheap gas fees, selling like it's going to be the shit. So Ethereum is one of the, I think you can't really go wrong with that. Of course, you can't go wrong with Bitcoin. After this, I don't think it's going to go back any lower. After this bear run, I don't think Bitcoin is going to go any lower. Of course, you got your XRP, you got your Ripple. I'm a big fan of Shiba Inu. I just had an eye for it, even when it was like way cheaper. I just saw it, and what made me peep Shiba Inu was I was on investing.com, and here's a little secret. If you go to investing.com and you look at the cryptocurrency, you look at all the commodities, you look at the stocks, you look at the futures, you look at the ETFs, there's going to be an area that's called cryptocurrency, and on there you're always going to have, Bitcoin's always going to be number one. Then you're going to have Ethereum. Then the last three is going to be some random new stock that's about to go crazy. At the time, Shiba Inu was on there, and it was on there consistently. So crypto is going to be dope, man. And you know, everything's already digital. Your debit card, you're really dealing with cryptocurrency already. Look at your debit card, look at your bank account. You don't hold most of your money unless you got a whole bunch of gold and silver and cash. Another thing that's very, very valuable are trucks, diesel trucks, machines, lawnmowers. These things are valuable. Guns, you know, things that we need. Welding machines, like tools, like this shit right here is very, very important because this is what the people, the men who fix it, who run and who build this country, this is what they need in order to make sure we have a luxurious and relaxing life. The electricians, the cats, the people that do your cable, you know, the people that mow your lawn, people that paint your house, the plumbers that come over, you know, the people, the electricians. So these tools, they're necessary too. So those are commodities that a lot of people don't talk about.